Okay, what was your very first crush like?
I did all that for nothing.
I'm always ready to drop the ball. You're very strict. Ding, 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 ding. I love you and you love me, but love is not enough to keep us together. So is it pink?
Cheating.
You should tolerate that?
This what happened when I think about you. I get in my feelings, yeah.
Hello everybody, my name is Junior Ashley and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm here with a special guest, which is my sister. My sister has been on a few of my YouTube videos, but I don't think y'all have really gotten to see her personality for real. So today we're just doing a girl chat slash talk about whatever, sister chat. We got our root beer floats. Show the float when it's wrong.
My eyes.
Cheers.
Period.
We have been diving in already.
One thing you don't know, the Rose sisters love a good root beer.
Love a good root beer down.
We've been refilling this to make it look pretty like hers. Mine look like this.
Yeah. We got some root beer. We got some pretzels, y'all. Dude, we're getting comfy, girl. We're gonna get into some icebreaker questions first. What is your current relationship status?
Icebreaker. This is like when you be playing 21 questions with your crush and that may be like, you a virgin?
Icebreaker. So is it pink?
What's the question?
Current relationship status. We're just gonna set the scene a bit.
Status. Do I need to say the year or?
You can say.
I'm in a relationship. It's going on 8. This year will be 8 years.
Wow. How old are you?
24.
Same relationship since what?
17.
What year was that?
2018, 2019, 2017, 2018, 2018, 2019.
98 plus 98 divided by 2. For me, current relationship status, very single. Not really dating, not really in the dating scene right now. Definitely waiting on that.
Okay, that's news to me, but okay.
Well, definitely waiting on that man of God.
Your door be closed, you be on the phone, but okay.
Okay, what was your very first crush like?
My first one. He was a grade older.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you know, you feeling stuff because you're young. You don't know what's going on for real, but your heart beating fast. Your skin blushing. His mom knew, and his mom gave me cookies for free. It was a whole thing.
What grade was this?
4th grade, 5th grade. 4th grade, and it was 5th grade for him.
My first crush, 5th grade, I think. No, it was actually 3rd grade. This new boy came, but everybody liked him, so I stopped liking him.
Who was he?
But then the 5th grade one, it was a new boy. Something about that new student. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm putting paws on you. He was new, but he had cuts all on his legs. Like, bug bites.
Oh.
Yeah, dark bug bites. We would kick. Like, he would text me on Q. We would kick back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, I mean.
One time, I think I called him.
Mm-hmm.
His grandma picked up the phone. I hung up so fast. I don't remember what it was like for, like, the crush of him, but I remember us talking a lot when I was at summer camp with him. What is the worst Valentine's Day you ever had?
I don't really know. I don't think I've had a worse one. I personally, for a long time, I didn't like Valentine's Day because I didn't like that was a day that you were forced to be like showing your love to people, that it was like monetized and all this other stuff. Like now I'm just now getting into that whole thing. I don't think I've really had a Valentine's. Well, it was when me and my boyfriend or my partner, he came to visit me for college, my freshman year of college. And it was our first Valentine's Day, like officially.
That was the worst?
It wasn't the worst, but it was like something that happened. Mm-hmm. We just got into a fight, and it was like one of our first fights. But it was like a small back and forth.
I don't think I've ever had a worst Valentine's Day. I think I've always loved Valentine's Day, though. Mm-mm. I love holidays in general. I think that's a very big difference between us. I'm not a holiday
person.
Yeah.
I love Halloween, though.
I really don't care for Halloween. But I think I've always been like, especially as a child, when it came to passing them hearts around.
I hated that.
Really?
Because like you knew, because it was just this big feeling of like somebody, what if you don't get a heart?
But you had to give it to everybody.
No, them carnation flowers. You remember them? When carnation flowers?
See, I never got one.
I hated that.
But I never cared.
Girl, it was serious. And the thing was, you were still kind of not in middle school.
Yeah, I was about to say, when it did come to middle school, I remember like 6th grade, I knew I wasn't getting one, and I was like, I don't even want to show up to that.
Yeah,
Valentine's Day. But either way, I'm just like, I'm always down for the love. I'm a lover of love and all of that, so I think the holiday is pretty cool. What is the craziest thing you've done, or the most embarrassing thing you've done for a crush? Somebody.
I've done a lot of things. The thing was though, when I had a crush or when I liked somebody, I liked them down. Like back then, like hormones and teenage me, middle school me, around that time, I was very much like like wishing upon a star for a boyfriend. I had a sore tooth right in high school. It was really bad. Like to the point where they had to call my parents because my mouth was hurting me really bad. And my mom was like, just tell your dad to take you to the dentist so you can book an appointment. And my dad was like, oh, y'all don't do this. You can go to the Minute Clinic on CVS. In my head, I was like, so how long the Minute Clinic gonna take? It's like 20 minutes. I said, period. I didn't want to leave because I love talking to him. So I said, okay, let's do the Minute Clinic because I don't know how far this is gonna take. Girl, that CVS, I was there for 4 hours. There was this whole thing, and the school that we went to, they didn't allow phones, so I couldn't text. I felt like I was going through withdrawal, which is bad. Like, when you have a crush on somebody, I don't know if it's just girls, but when you have a crush on somebody,
That's real though.
you crush hard. To the
No,
point
when
where,
you hear mine, you're gonna be like, whoa.
really? To the point where I still didn't get that tooth fixed. I did all that for nothing.
Craziest thing I ever did for a crush, it was college. I think it was my sophomore year of college. No, I'm pretty sure it was my sophomore year. I was talking to this dude. He would take forever and a year to text me back. And I remember one time, like, I was supposed to meet my friend somewhere on campus, and I went on the bus, and I saw that he took that same bus. So I got on the bus, and, like, he saw me, I saw him, and he texted me, and we were, like, texting on the bus or whatever.
Y'all can just say hello on the bus?
No, literally. He back there with his friend. I'm up in the front by myself.
Oh.
So then I was asking him, because he was like, I never see you on this bus. And I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to be meeting my friend. He was like, oh, like, this is the bus I take for class. Like, I got class every Thursday from this time to this time. So the next time he forgot to text me, guess who was on that bus that next Thursday? I literally got on the bus to make a guy text me back, and he never did.
That's so real, though. I have another one. My partner, he's from a different country. So he heard that my family was from Jamaica. So he asked me, oh, how long have you lived in Jamaica for? And I said, oh, no, we only stayed for a vacation for like a week. And he was like, oh, that's nothing. He was like almost about to leave the conversation. I said, no, but I've been there for like 2 months. I said, yeah. Like, I was trying to make myself sound so cool because he was from a different country. I've only lived in one state in my entire life.
What fictional man has ruined your standards? Mine is, there's this book by Kennedy Ryan. I think it's called This Could Be Us from the whole Skyland series. Judah Cross. Like, he just makes her life easier. My husband is gonna remind me of Judah Cross. Judah Cross for a book, and I want to say for a show. I low-key want to say Derek Shepherd, but Derek did embarrass Meredith too many times.
Derek Shepherd was an asshole.
Pick me. Choose me.
I'm trying to think, but I haven't watched the show in so long. That messed up my standards. I gotta come back. Well, I had liked Daryl Dixon for a long time, like to the point where someone got me a Daryl Dixon poster. But like, he can't, it's not like he ruined it.
But I wouldn't say that Judah Cross ruined it for me either. It's just kind of one of those ones where, no, I think he probably did ruin it. What does being loved well mean to you?
You go first so I can hear yours.
It's honestly changed over the times, but I think that being loved well kind of just means like choosing me even when you don't feel like it. I think that's one of the main things.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Or
loved well, yeah.
Maybe choosing the relationship.
But you essentially choosing me.
Okay, but
pick me, bitch. Pick me. Choose me. Yeah, choosing. Okay, I'll say that. Choosing the relationship even when you don't feel like it. Yeah.
Being loved well means like giving each other time, having time with each other, and being worth each other's time.
We about to come out of our eye patches, y'all. My sister not playing about a second later.
I'm not.
What do you think movies or show lied about when it comes to love?
Sometimes it's not always gumdrops and lollipops.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of like real, but I mean, you're watching movies and shows to get out of real life. So it makes sense. Because sometimes we can like overanalyze and base real relationships on fake relationships.
I think that there isn't enough movies that portray like when there's still love, but there's no happy ending. Like, I don't think that love is always a happy ending.
What do you mean?
Times
like right person, wrong time kind of thing?
Not even. Maybe wrong person, wrong time. I think for me, I've been in a lot of scenarios and like situations where, how do I put this plainly?
What?
Movies always tell you that love always has a happy ending. Like, they always gonna end up together in the end. But I think I've been in situations where I love you and you love me, but love is not enough to keep us together. We just are not compatible. That was the next one. Do you think love is a choice?
It's a choice. Yeah, it's a choice. Your partner is not going to be the same partner that you met a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You're not going to be the same person that you met a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And it's going to be trials and tribulations, you know.
It's been 8 years, you know. What is one way that we're completely different in relationships?
You keep it locked. Keep it on lock. You got that belt tight. A lot of stuff you was like,
I do. I get the ick a lot.
you need to break out of that.
I do.
You gotta unloosen that belt.
You could squat too low. You done. You done. I don't think that I make enough room for growth of people.
Yeah.
Like, if you
that's
aren't
a great response.
Yeah, if you aren't who you portrayed to me in the beginning, you got to hit the road, Jack.
And not everybody you're not even gonna be the same person.
And I'm not.
tomorrow.
But yeah, I think I'm very strict
You
in
are.
relationships.
And I think I'm strict.
You are. Like, we're two
I'm
different
strict.
types. You're very strict.
Oh,
You're strict.
am I?
Yeah. Like, joke around this. What do you hope my future husband knows about me?
You're a very planning person. Like, you love to show your appreciation through gift giving. You love holidays. You love decorations. Like, someone that will do that for you because you really truly like that stuff. So, what do you think, Muff? What about me?
To do the opposite of what you say.
Huh.
If you say you don't need help, you probably do.
That's very true.
I think that's something your husband should
That's
know.
very true.
Like, you say yes,
But I mean,
no.
Well, internally, for me,
Yeah.
mentally stuff. For me.
What are relationship green flags people don't talk about enough?
Giving each other space. Like, just letting each other have space to do their own thing, to have their own hobbies, to have their own lives. Being friends first is a green flag.
For me, what I've learned is a green flag that I don't think a lot of people know is like, there's two sides to this. I'm gonna say boredom in relationships.
That's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great one.
I'm a person who gets bored very easily, and sometimes I don't know what to do in my boredom. And I used to think that sometimes if relationships were boring, they were not fulfilling, and I'm just like, okay, it's time for something new, because clearly this is boring.
Can I add a little bit of therapy onto that? The reason why...
Come on, Pastor.
Hey, the reason why people get uncomfortable with boredom is because your nervous system ain't used to silence. It's used to being adrenaline, butterflies, and stuff like that.
I think that's real, yeah. That's when I low-key used to be self-sabotaging. Don't worry, y'all. I done been through therapy a little bit. I was self-sabotage just to start something because I'm bored. Like, come on.
No, that's real. Like, when you grow up in like an environment like that type of negative environment, your body want more of that. Because I do that too, I'll be honest. Sometimes one little tone, I'm like, time to go.
Ding, 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 ding. So, yeah, that was that. I think that the boredom and the peace and stuff that comes with it is a really big green flag, because sometimes relationships are, I can imagine, for 8 years.
Yeah, girl, I be crickets. And sometimes you gotta, do some stuff to bring it back up again. And, you gotta just keep going. Keep walking up the ladder like that girl from the New Year's. That black lady that be stepping up.
What is I don't like saying toxic traits, but a negative trait that you have.
A negative trait.
A negative trait that you have personally in relationships. Mine is, I'm always ready to let it go.
And I think you need to break out of that.
Honestly, I have had problems with this where somebody be like, we are arguing about a small thing. Why are you talking about breaking up? We could really let it go. I think that after like my first heartbreak hit me so hard, y'all. I tell you, nothing will hurt as bad as that first heartbreak. I think for me, I just refuse to see myself. Like, I'm just not gonna put myself in a position like that again. I think after that, it's just always been ingrained in my head, like, nothing is forever, nothing is permanent. So I'm always ready to drop the ball. Like, I think I'm always kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out of relationships, and that's not really good.
Gotta be 10 toes down.
And I'm not. You get a good 7. You get a good 6, 7 toes out of me, then 3 are staying for me. Like, I'm just always ready to get it.
And
like,
you know what? That could be my negative trait.
that you're always ready to drop the ball?
No, I'm 10 toes down.
But I think that's a positive
But I'm
thing.
10 toes down to the point where sometimes I forget about myself. I put a lot of work and weight into my relationship and to my partner.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about with my therapist now. I be talking over people. That's another one. I'm really bad at that, yo.
What is something that you used to tolerate in a relationship that you never will tolerate now?
Cheating.
You used to tolerate that?
One time. No, he told me what he was gonna do, and I said okay.
What did he do?
Cause I had a crush on him, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna just date her for a little bit and just let her like talk to me and all that stuff, just for like a couple weeks, and then let it go. And he's like, it's not gonna mean nothing for real.
He said, all right.
Yeah, and we let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out that I was with him, and it's this whole thing. But I would never do that. Why you willingly let this nigga cheat on you?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But that was in middle school.
Yeah, I think something that I've tolerated in relationships before that I will never now. I want to say disrespect, but I feel like that's a very vague right here. I feel like it's a very vague thing because you will always feel somewhat disrespected.
Yeah.
I think I used to just tolerate plain old like very like random verbal just like talking shit about me, and I just would be like, ah. Now you gonna get off that phone. Trust me, you're going to get off of my phone. I'm quick to block.
You gotta break everything.
Like, yeah. Tell me I'm strict. I am very strict too.
I mean, but it's okay. You gotta be strict though.
You let a nigga make some sweet, what he gonna do?
Make
open a bakery.
Oh.
He's gonna open that bakery on you. What do you think make a relationship actually last, Miss 8 years? You got the recipe.
Do I?
It done been 8 years.
You gotta bring somebody married up in this.
Now what? Happily.
I'm not in that I'm not in that head state of me. I don't
figure it out where the words at. Do you think if you're broke you should be in a relationship?
No, that depends on how old you are, where you are in your life, what you make, your career.
Yeah, I think it depends on the person.
Because girl, we was 17 when we got together. We're 24
ain't had
now.
a dollar.
Ain't had a dollar.
Still ain't got none.
Got a little.
We got a little chicken now. If a man double texts, is that cute or desperate?
That's fine. No, y'all. No, let's stop using this TikTok stuff.
Please
please triple text.
Sextuplet text me.
Ain't nothing wrong with texting your partner
Text
and letting
me so
them
much
know.
my phone blow up. I've always, and one thing about me.
No, don't blow up my phone.
I will tell you, I'm not the type of person I used to be, but like, I do not like all this. Oh, I texted last. Actually, I still am that person. Because if I texted last, but you're gonna text me first.
I've been looking at that, waiting for that good morning. I texted it last.
I don't believe in like, oh, not double texting and stuff like that. Like, no, you're gonna get this double.
No, like we're not playing no games, y'all. This is not high school, okay?
What is something that you pretend to not care about, but you actually do care about?
Everything. Everything. I care too much. That's my problem. That's my red flag, y'all. I care so much about every little thing. My brain never shut off. Like, I could write a Bible for the knowledge I cared about. You ever seen them remember that thick ass Bible that mommy had? That big brick Bible with them little silk bookmark threads.
Yeah, the gold pages?
Yes!
Mm-hmm.
That's how big it is.
Of stuff you care about?
Yes.
Really?
But
do you pretend not to care?
Sometimes I do to make myself feel better.
Yeah. Something I pretend to care about, but I pretend to not. Right. My answer to that question, I think it's like consistency.
Elaborate on that.
Yeah. If somebody's like, oh, my bad, I ain't text you back all day. I've been doing something. Or my bad, I ain't text you, I've been busy. I'd be like, nah, you cool. On the inside, it's hotter than fish grease.
You gotta be honest.
Hotter than a chili pepper. Please do not like.
Yes, but I'm pissed, but it's all right.
like
no, you could have found something. I will go to the bathroom and text you 15 minutes.
My bad.
I'm like blowing up is for no tripping for no reason. She about to go on that bus on Thursday.
I'm 450 degrees Fahrenheit. I promise. Ooh.
What?
Which one of us do you think would not survive on Love Island?
Me, I think.
I don't think you'll survive on Love Island.
I'm afraid if I can go.
Yeah.
I would be, no, you know how you would have survived? Them bedrooms.
I would not survive,
in them bathrooms.
Public bathrooms, the kitchen. I'm like, what y'all cooking? No, not eating that.
I would be in the kitchen like, I don't care if the people are texting me, she's so housewife. No, I like how my food is.
No, like they would be like, you saw he brought her that food. She only ate the grapes off her plate.
By the time you got off of Love Island, you would be skinny
bones, y'all. Imagine I wake up screaming.
No, I really do feel like you wouldn't last Love Island compared to me, because there's a lot of stuff I don't mind. Like with cleanliness, you're very like, you throw the trash out every day, which is a very bad problem that you need to stop, because you're making too much waste.
It's funny, I just threw out some trash.
I know.
It's like, I don't know if it's a form of OCD that I just have a level of like control. Like,
your mom.
I need everything to look a certain way. I need everything to be a certain way. And even
you see the
like,
green walls, you see the green. I could last a month.
Mm-hmm.
You could last a week.
First few days, that week,
it's
time to go to mommy house. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hope y'all enjoyed. Love y'all. Bye.
From the